Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another course tutorial. So today we were going to be looking at brushstroke tools, which is, as you can tell before, it's basically allowing you to paint like Photoshop in Blender. So just add group and everything, right? Solid color as a base shadow layer. Like for now, I'm gonna make it red. So here today in this video, I shall talk to you about layering style, and custom brushstrokes. Now let's just go to material preview. We shall paint over Suzanne the monkey today. All right. So toggle paint mode, and we all know that we have custom brushes right here, included by our beloved developer from the YouTube video I sent you before. Right now it doesn't. My Blender is lagging a bit. All right, so what happens here? You need to, of course, Smart UV project. Make sure you have the UV prepared. And why can't I paint over it? Oh, this is smeared, that's why. Let me use the original brush stroke then. Ah, there we go. Now we can paint over it. Right, so as you can see, we can use our own paint brushes, or you can press add preset brushes like here. And then you can have access to this brush stroke and this brush stroke, the painterly brushstrokes. So you don't have to limit yourself to one specific brushstrokes. But you might ask me, sorry about the road, it's kind of loud. So you might ask me how to add more brushstrokes since it's kind of limiting. Well, you're in luck. In this tutorial, I shall teach you how to import all of these 34 brushstrokes that I have custom made for you and send it over along with this tutorial. All right, so let us begin. Let me delete this layer first, and then let's move on with image texture. Of course, first thing we shall cover about this video is layering. So there are four types of layer quality: 1024, 2048, 4096, and 8192. So let me show you. Let me create all of these layers. What these mean. All of these layer numbers have they kind of represent quality of the image texture itself. So we shall use this brush stroke and use white as an example. Let me paint over Suzanne's forehead, right, to demonstrate 1024. This is the quality of 1024. It looks kind of pixelated. The higher the quality, the smoother it will be. And then finally, you can tell the difference, right? This looks extremely pixelated. 1024, I keep forgetting, 2048, 4096, and 8192. So the higher the number of your layer, the higher the quality of the brushstroke. That is the layering style included. Of course, if you want to include 8192, it's gonna be extremely laggy for you because it uses the highest of quality. So I suggest you stick with either 2048 or 4096 as the highest, as the highest quality frame because it is really power intensive and computer intensive. So yeah, just stick with 2048 or 4096. Try not to use 1024 and 8192 because 1024 is too low quality and 8192 is kind of too high quality for our computers to handle. So for now, that is the layering style. Now let us move on to our main subject, which is how to make custom painterly tools or brushstroke textures. The keyword is brushstroke textures. And as you can see here, if you type in if you are lazy, you don't wanna make your own custom brushstroke, you wanna just straight away go and search up brushstrokes online, you can type in brush stroke texture and make sure the texture is included. So they include like uh what do you call this? The invisible background for you, right? The texture is keyword to make sure you get what you want, so the Blender can print. If you want this crown brushstroke, you can. So right now, of course, when you download the image texture, make sure it's black and white like this. Make sure the brush strokes are white in color like this, and the backgrounds are black because that is how Blender detect the brush strokes. So as you can see, along with this tutorial will come included the course custom brushstroke pack and included a Krita file, which if you open, I've got already opened it, includes all of the layering for individual brushstrokes and varieties using Krita's brushstroke. As you can see, there's a lot like plant-based, particle-based, uh, kind of charcoal-based, oil painting-based. As how many you want. So the key in making custom brushes here is I have included all the layerings in this file. Make sure do not shut off the black layer. This is important black layer. And then make sure your brush strokes are painted in white, such as for example, I'm going to use this pencil here, and then I'm going to make it so like this. And there we go. We have our custom brush strokes. Make sure your brush strokes are white in color. That's how the program, the software managed to identify the brush stroke from the black backgrounds. Let me include S35. Make sure you layer it so that we can easily find the brush strokes you added. And that is it. Save the file and then export it into your own very own brushstroke custom pack. That is how you can make your own custom brushstroke. Now, how do we implement the brushstrokes? Okay, let me delete all these layers here. Now, how do we include all of these brushstrokes into Blender? Now, this is a really important step. You want to follow it exactly. Okay, so first of all, you delete that file and then press new. And then go make sure you go to tool section, which you can look at the brushstrokes real time. After you manage to make new, press this. Oh yeah, you go into textures, all right, press new. And then you press this little slider thingy at the end. Yeah, let me demonstrate again. Let me demonstrate it once more. Press new, and then here also press new as well. Here you'll see that this image pop up. You press open, go to the file that you have downloaded my texture pack from, which is for my case, it will be brushstroke assets. Okay, let's say I want this charcoal looking thing. Image 10, all right, brushstroke 10. Okay, you got your brushstrokes. Now, if you go here, is this? Yeah, this one. Then there we go. You have your charcoal texture. Let me put it in 8192. And there you go. You have your charcoal. It's that easy. Press, of course, make sure you return to your brushstroke tool. And then if you want to easily access all your brushstrokes, change this. to, you know what? Just follow along the tutorial. Just as I've shown before. So this is how you import brushstrokes into your Blender file. Make sure you go to textures, which is right here. Okay, brush settings, texture, and then there you go. Press this thing, open, and then go to your downloaded brush pack, which is asset mine, and then open image, and that's it. You can use the brush stroke. It's simple as that. So I hope you will enjoy this video tutorial and have fun.